Hi guys, let's dive right into our last part. So this is where we left off in our last video. I really want to color this. So when you see this crosshair, drag your mouse. So then click in this editor type and go to UV editor, and you can just show your image here. Press open. Image. Let's use it as a reference. So go to face select and then just select, let's go to the materials tab and add a base material, like the main material. Also go over here so you can see our materials. So let's just set this to black. Okay, that's black. Make sure you do it for all of them. First here, and then let's name this black base color. It's hard, okay? Color. Okay. And then we can do that. Boom, now everything's black. Now we select all these. Okay, and select all of these faces. What? That is weird. Hearts? Okay. Apparently all three of them are active. Let's trade the red material. Over here, drag that. Oh, we could actually use this. Press this eyedropper tool, and then we can click over any color in our Blender window. Yes, I can even click like that. On that red, this color, which gives us a nice shade of red, just like that. Press this to add, and then just let's name this red. Okay. Assign, and then go here, assign. Okay, we got the red side. Easy enough. It's summer here and it's hot. Stay hydrated. So just keep doing the same process for every single face and make sure they're different colors so they match the corresponding colors, and boom. Okay. So now that we got all of our colors, press F2 to rename. Put this middle section, just like that. Right section. Section. So then you want to add the camera with Shift A and then search for what is speaker? Anyway, camera. Okay. Now you want to go to view and then align view. Make sure you're selecting the camera and then put align view. Align active camera to view. So what it's gonna do is drag the camera and put it to your view. So click that or press Ctrl Alt number pad 0 and nice. Go into render view to give you an idea of what you want it to be. So add a light. I'm pretty sure I want this to be like a sun. Let's make it have two suns, like a kryptonite. Yeah, like four paths. Why is it like that? I have so many questions I'm asking myself. Now okay, looks pretty good to me, so I'm keeping that. And now we want to animate. Press N to open this. Oh, that's my screen. Over here to this item. Like, so we wanted to like rotate. First of all, let's rotate like. Okay, look. I'm gonna name this like number 1, and I want to rotate. I want to rotate it to like. Go over here and put set origin to geometry. That's where it's gonna. That's the main point where it's gonna start rotating. So, yeah, let's rotate in x-axis 180 degrees. So, why is it keyframing? No, I did not want to keyframe that. It keyframes for the pencil for some strange reason. That's funny. Well, the pencil also might be broken. We want to write that on the surface. Okay, let's put 1. That's our first face rotated, and it's rotated a 180 degrees like that. 180 degrees. Okay, you know what? Screw that. Just write 1. And then press Ctrl 3 to go into the opposite view of 3. So now we can write this one as 2. Okay, just 1 and there's 2. Let's rotate this one like in X 90 degrees. Press set origin to geometry. RX 90. Yeah. I wonder what that even did. RX 90. Okay. So we did something like that. Okay, that's cool. And now let's add a keyframe to mark our first spot where our animation is gonna start, okay? So it'll mark the spot. You need like 2 keyframes to create like a section, the starting keyframe and the end keyframe. Depends on what the operation you're doing. If you want to make a rotating animation, you have to right click and put insert keyframes while hovering over rotation. If you want to do something else, yeah, just right click and the same thing. So let's start with number 1. How much was number 1? 180 degrees. Start with. Actually, set this to 0. Let's, yeah. Make sure you have all your values at 0 because I want the starting value to be 0. Insert keyframe and then let's see, where do you want it? I want it to end at like frame 25. So first rotate it. I'm gonna rotate that 180 and then right click again and insert keyframes. Now look at that. Is it supposed to be like that? How much? Whoa. Never mind. Okay, I might have making a mistake. Right here. We want to actually delete keyframes. You actually want it to be, we want it to be unsolved and then solve it. Let's insert the keyframe and then at frame 25. Yeah, we want to rotate that in 0 and then insert another keyframe. Now it should solve. Yeah, it's being solved. Let's do the same with the other one. So when the animation ends, I want it to last another 25 frames. Let's make it start at frame 21. Let's insert and then make it 50. Okay. So we're going to just go here and press 0 and then set keyframes. Go to your camera view with the number pad 0 and then. That is cool, isn't it?
Yes!
Fix the lighting a bit. I think it might be. Let's make the colors a little darker by messing with this thing. So guys, I really hope this video helped you out in getting started with Blender while modeling this fun Rubik's Cube. So I'll see you next time. Later!